What's up, guys? Today we're going to be reviving this 2003 Yamaha Kodiak 400. This is a super cool little four-wheeler. She is four-wheel drive and it's got a ton of potential, but obviously it's been parked here under the barn and kind of forgotten about. Currently, it has no signs of life whatsoever. So I tried charging the battery and I still got nothing on the dash. So I'm really hoping that that battery is just completely shot and we haven't had a rat get in here and chew one of the wires. But I went ahead and picked up a new one off of Amazon, had really good reviews. It's the same 310 cold cranking amps. So we're going to start there, hopefully get some signs of life, get this thing running, and then we're going to do a bunch of maintenance and go take her for a drive. That is the goal for the video today, is bring this thing back to life because it definitely deserves it. Get some of this wood out the way. There she is. All right, I don't even remember what brand or anything this was, but it had some really good reviews and it wasn't the most expensive. It was still like $100-something. It's crazy how expensive batteries are. But if that's all it takes, I'm gonna be absolutely stoked. Mighty Max battery. Rechargeable sealed lead acid battery with all the lightning decals. All right, she's pretty tight. We need to go back with the true Phillips head, but let's just see. Oh my gosh, we got power, boys. I hate that that just broke, but before we go cranking on this thing, I do want to make sure it actually has oil in it. So let's go ahead and give her a quick check. Go in for the restab. Oh yeah, spot on. It's probably extremely old, ancient oil, but it does have oil. So let's go ahead and, I guess, put the key to her, see if she'll spin over. And see what she does. It's gonna be satisfying to watch this thing because this thing is horrible. Holy crap. All right, we're in park. We got power. Choke on. Fuel is on reserve. Let's see. That says we're dang near out. And we are dang near out. Well, battery's healthy, starter's healthy. All right, before we burn the starter up, let's go get some fresh gas and we'll grab a can of starting fluid. Gas and starter fluid has been acquired. All y'all boys saying y'all about that tent life. Got some competition. Daggum. Let's see how little we can spill. No funnel. Oh no. I guess we're starting our wash early. All right, while all the fumes and everything dry, we'll go ahead and crank her over, see if she'll start on her own. She ain't gonna do it. Well, we got some life. Choke is on. She's running. She don't like gas. Let's see if she'll back up and get her going while the choke's on. Let's see if we can get her to ride and then hopefully clear out. All right, reverse, crank our choke. Yeah, she does not like throttle input at all right now. What up, VMAX? Oh no. Come on, we'll get some downhill speed and maybe even pick up the, come on. Well, I guess I'm just gonna cruise around like this and hopefully the carburetor will become ungunked and I'll catch up with y'all in a couple minutes. Let's go! Let's freaking go! Holy crap! That is a glorious start right there. Let's freaking go. That's the key. It's the brake lever, not the foot pedal, to start in gear. Come on, baby. You want to live. I know you do. All right, we'll see if we can. Choke is fully off now. This thing feels so different than the Brute. It's so tiny and skinny, and honestly has a lot more rollover, body roll. Now it definitely should be fully warm from all the idling and stuff that we did with the choke on, so that shouldn't be an issue. All right, can she come down to a low RPM without stalling? She can. Oh, she freaking rips. We got a little hole right here. Hadn't had anything through it in forever. Oh, we're eating. The mud hole shall return. Let's go back through her. Might as well, right? I mean, we're gonna be washing it anyways. Let's see for a four-wheel drive. Still not loving that. Let's see. I think I heard her engage. Is our four-wheel drive working? She is. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go down this whole thing and clean the old ditch out. Let's go back through it, and then we're gonna go polish this turd up. All right, we're gonna freaking romp her through this part up here. Here we go. Oh, let's freaking go, Kodiak. Heck yeah. But we got to get her idling right. All right, come on, baby. Okay, straight off. All right, well, good first ride. Let's get the pressure washer on her. Now that we got her all cleaned up, let's go ahead and start knocking the maintenance out. We'll start with the air filter. Let's get this old one out. Get our new one in. I'm sure this is the original. It does say Moose Racing, so it actually might not be the original. All fresh and clean. Lock her into place. Put this back on and then get this hose reconnected. And that right there is about as simple as it gets. Let's do an oil change. We got the oil filter right here, and then underneath there's actually, in this large hole, a screen which we're gonna drop out and inspect. It looks like there's a bunch of mud and rocks still stuffed up in around right there, so I don't wanna mess with getting any of that stuff dirty while I'm swapping it in and out. So I'm gonna drop the skid plate real quick. Unfortunately, it finally happened. The old portable toolbox is no more. I had a feeling there was gonna be a bunch of crap on top of this thing, and I was definitely right. We got some rocks, a bunch of mud. It's also all over the frame, so it only took 4, 6, 10 mil bolts. Drop that guy free, and I'm gonna pressure wash all underneath here, get it all nice and clean, and then we'll start our oil change. A new portable toolbox has been acquired. Tell me why there's a freaking Band-Aid stuck on the skid plate. I was under here looking for the drain bolt, and I just happened to see the intake for our transmission. The breather pulls fresh air into there. I believe that's what this one is. Yeah, it's completely not attached at all whatsoever. It's just hanging. So who knows how long that has been like that, but that is definitely not good. So we're we're gonna get that bad boy reattached for sure. Got a 13/16 for our drain bolt. How bad is she gonna look? Ooh. We're gonna put our drain bolt back in so it'll quit dripping, and then we're gonna use a 3/4 to get this screen out. Good gosh. There we go. I know it has the screen and a spring, so we don't want to lose anything. And let's hope and pray that our O-ring is in good condition still. Somehow, some way. Okay. Where's the spring? Is there a spring? That whoever did the oil change last removed that, did not put it back in, unless for some reason this model didn't come with one. I'm not exactly sure what year this is. I've looked for a sticker, but I haven't been able to find one. It just looks like the right generation as an 03, but there ain't nothing in there. Now they of course do make the proper tool to remove this. However, I don't have one, and I don't plan on getting one today. Oh, we're good. We are good. I should probably, nah, we can put it back on if they sent us the wrong filter for some reason. Oh, where's that? Hopefully this filter has some kind of date on it so we can see when it might have been changed last. Turns out that this is definitely not a 2003 Kodiak, because the filter that Partzilla sent me is totally incorrect, but it's probably for the 450 variant, which probably started in 2003, so this is like a 02 and or older. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't found any year, VIN, anything on this bike, which I'm sure I'm just looking in the wrong spot. But I went to O'Reilly's and got the correct filter. So we're gonna go ahead and throw her on. All they have was a K&N, which I'm sure will be totally fine. It's the HF303 is the one that came off of it. So it's supposed to take 2.5 quarts, but obviously it can be a little less or a little more. We're gonna start with 2 and check her, probably run it. Stick is bone dry, so we'll go ahead and do the 1/2 quart. Bingo. She's good. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Little teaser for y'all. FedEx just came by and dropped off some goodies from Rough Country, so be on the lookout for that video. Drop a comment, let me know what you think Rough Country sent out for us and what truck it's going on. But the old Kodiak is done, dude. I just got done putting the skid plate on, and I did crawl underneath there and get our intake pipe, or whatever you want to call that, back on, tightened down. Got some tire shine on her. Of course, you got to put the old coverall on it. Looking right. Oil is good. I ran it, drove it around, came back, and I let her sit, checked it. It is spot on. So maintenance is done. And aside from still not wanting to idle without the choke on at all, she's running freaking phenomenal, which if you've been watching the videos for a couple years now, you probably recognize this four-wheeler. It's actually Lauren's. We got it from her parents, like, it's been at least 2 years ago, because they were using it to build their house. And it wasn't in the most pristine condition as far as running when we got it, but we did end up getting her running. And then the battery died, and she's been sitting under the barn ever since then. So yeah, it's our four-wheeler, but it's definitely been forgotten, and it deserves better. So I'm gonna surprise Lauren when she gets home. She's getting her hair done right now, and I'll be like, hey, I fixed your four-wheeler, let's go ride. And so now Knox has his, I have my Brute, and she has the Kodiak. So we can all go riding. It's gonna be freaking awesome. And I guess I'll catch up with y'all once she gets home, and we'll see what she says and maybe go for a little ride. I fixed your four-wheeler.
Hey! I haven't really ridden it since high school.
I know. Yeah, it took a battery, an oil change, an air filter, and a lot of throttle input, and she's running pretty good. Also almost sunk my four-wheeler today. I'll blur it if you show anything, babe. gotta tell her because she's been sending me razors on Marketplace. I was like, okay, I got a surprise. It's not a razor, so please don't get your hopes up too high and then be sad. Oh, just ramping everything. What do you say? Auto kill. This isn't the one that y'all wrecked and almost died on, is it?
Yes.
It is? Oh, wow. Is that what happened to the front?
Yeah, my best friend flipped it.
Dang.
No, she flipped it this way. It didn't damage it though.
There's the end of the video. Surprised you. I did a whole video, obviously, doing everything to it. So, sign us off.